welcome to another video, the road trip to Haenertsburg part 4. This time around we are giving you the night driving experience. So this time around we were going to have a dinner. It was around 7 and the place that we were going is called Habibi restaurant. Yes, we did prepare and get to the road. When we were driving going to that restaurant, we found out the restaurant is closed. I was so surprised. How can the restaurant close? I was so disappointed from this restaurant called Habibi. So the only thing which was left is the decision to go straight to tzaneen or to go to makweng. I was like, I have been in tzaneen so many times. So let's drive up the mountain to makweng. We went to makweng. While we were driving, it was starting to rain and we keep on driving. The night driving experience on this mountain, it's scary because night and driving doesn't get along. Let me tell you the story of which you guys, the ones of Mercedes, which was, I think it was C63, which was driving so fast and its end under the truck trailer. That car was driving fast. The robot was open, but the truck was still turning. When I told you from the video of road trip for night driving experience that driving at night, if it's not a must or if it's not emergency, please don't do it. We are preventing things like that. How can you possibly drive on that speed in South African road? It's not an autobahn, it's not Germany, it's not a road track or racetrack, but someone was driving over 180 or over 200, passing a robot. Some people don't think when they do things. So this is what I was saying, that driving at night, people feel comfortable and drive the way they want. That person was going to kill a lot of people. Unfortunately, it's killed only 2 people. The driver died after some few minutes. The woman who was on the passenger seat was dead on the spot. So you can really imagine, people were saying, even when after the car crashed, the wheel was still spinning. This is what I used to ask, which the speed they were driving, if the car can crash and burn out. Most of the time, these people are driving over 200. Imagine you are driving 200 on a small car, on a normal hatchback, budget hatchback. What are you expecting? Or you are expecting a coffin to die? Because that's how it is. So guys, please, if it's not an emergency, try by all means to drive on a daylight. That's how it is. This is how I recommend driving, because I know that you can be someone who's responsible, but what will happen if someone who is not responsible crash on you? You can lose your life, you can lose your leg, there's something that you're gonna lose. That's how it is. If someone was driving over 200 or crash in that speed, it was not even pitch black. Imagine, how can they drive around 10 o'clock? How can they drive around 2 o'clock? They are punching those cars, guys. Those people are punching those cars. And it's very sad to find that people are dying over something that they can prevent. Yes, we know that there's so many factors that can make a car to crash, but please, can you not do such things? Can you not? Because it's not worth it. Sometimes we can say a car is a need, a car makes life easier. But on the other hand, if you are not responsible, a car is a killer. That's how it is. A car is a killer. So we keep on driving and driving until we find these street lights, which looks beautiful and giving a Gauteng vibe. Guys, we are on makweng. We are on little place called Moria. It was around here we were passing, going to makweng to Paledi Mall, because that's where there is McDonald's. We failed to go to Habibi, so we decided to go and have McDonald's, because that's the only restaurant that will work at night. This is one of the restaurants that work at night. Drive through, buy something, pack on the packing, eat and go back. Here we arrived at Paledi Mall. It was at night. Obviously, there's nothing much you can see, but we arrived at McDonald's, got to the drive-thru, we buy whatever that we were buying, we went to the picking, we ate. It's called a dinner even though it's not a dinner. And after that, we drive back to Haenertsburg at Viewpoint, having fun. So going back, it was the same experience as going to Paledi Mall. We were driving back up the mountain. You go to the peak of the mountain. When you are there, you go down. That's when you arrived at Paledi Mall or makweng. And when you go back, you go to the peak of the mountain. You go down. That's when you arrive at haenertsburg. That's how it is. The driving experience was okay. And guys, we were not traveling that fast. Just driving at our speed limit. And in this place, it seems like there's a lot of animals, but I never come across one. Here you have to drive with caution. Driving 80 and 100 km/h is the maximum speed, so that guys, if you are driving to that speed, you can put your foot on the brake and the car can brake without crashing on any of those animals, because this is one of the things that can cost your life. At night, yes, it's not all the time where you can drive with the bright on. Even though you can drive with the bright on, bright doesn't see things on the side of the road. Obviously, if there's something which is jumping, it can jump and you can end up in an accident. But so far guys, driving experience, it's good. Polo, it's one of the best driving experience it's been given by Volkswagen Polo. The rest, they are not close near to be compared with Polo Vivo. Yes, there's a lot of options that you can look at, but so far, if you just want a car that you'll be driving from long distance, maybe 100 kilometer or 200 kilometer or 400 kilometer a day, this is one of the cars that you must put on the consideration, as it will save you a fuel, as it's seated on 5.5 liter per 100 kilometer, and also this car drive very well compared to the competitors. So please consider Volkswagen Polo before you go to another brands. Let me end it here, but please guys, drive safe, always observe, and drive on a daylight when you have time. At night, please, when it's only necessary. If not, pack your car, get a place, sleep, you will see it the next day. My job ends here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Support local YouTube. Take care. I will see you next time. Drive safe.